Welcome to my second Blockstars video. This video is going to be covering over how to get Saber and some of the things you can get once you have Saber. It is going to be the first quest line you see in Blockstars. It's actually a pretty simple one if you know what you're doing. I suggest getting to level 200 before you try to complete this quest because it is a requirement to actually get Saber. You can complete the entire quest up until the very end without needing to be level 200. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to activate 5 pressure plates at jungle. The first one is here. Ooh, light. Thank you very much. The second one is here. The third one is over here. Right here. The fourth one is right here. And then the final one is right here. Once you activate all these, you need to unlock, this is to unlock the next clue. You actually do need to do it to advance for the quest, or else you will not be able to. Then you will unlock this area down here. There's also a diamond chest, and you gotta grab the torch. I can't grab the torch because I've already completed the quest. I'm gonna spoil the whole thing for you. It's at the desert. So then you have to head all the way over to the desert. The Saber is a legendary sword that requires radioactive materials and leather to upgrade. It's actually a very good sword for the first seat, even though it does have slightly high mastery requirements. It's also a very good sword for PvP, even though I do not see many players using it. It's kind of hard to master because the moves have short range. I'll show you the moves in a bit, once I've covered over how to obtain it. Once you've arrived at the desert, you need to head into this building right here, the one with the red door. Greetings. I never noticed that. And hold out your torch. Then you have to grab the cup. The cup is the next part of the test. Very simple, that's the only thing you gotta do. Then immediately head to Snow. Snow Island, this is the kind of the trickiest part of the quest. It requires a good camera movement, and it's kind of difficult on mobile. So mobile players, you're gonna have to manage. So you wanna come into the place with the abilities teacher, the guy who tells you aura, double jump, and flash jump. And once you hold out the cup, there will be, I can show you. I don't know if it'll be dripping for me. Once you hold out the cup, this stalagmite, right? Will start dripping. You have to hold out the cup and catch one of the droplets in there. It's kind of tricky, but once you do it, the cup should look filled. Then you have to head up here and go talk to the sick man. He's inside here. He'll thank you and then tell you to go talk to his son for a reward. His son is at Pirate Village, but before, there's actually a thing you have to do before you can actually get his reward. But you do have to talk to him before you go do this thing, or else the quest line will not count. Speaking of which, I am in our title of the day shorts, our series. We're almost done with the V4 titles. If you or your friend needs V4, share this video with them and tell them to subscribe, because I'm going to be picking 2 subscribers to give max V4 to. I'm going to help them get max V4. So if you or your friend wants that, just share it with them. Then you have to head to the rich man. The rich man's right here. He will thank you. If I talk to him, he's going to give me the relic, which is a reward for completing his quest. He will thank you and then tell you his money was stolen by a mobster. Alright, so the mobster is actually located right here. Fun fact about this island, it actually doesn't count as an island. So if you drive Miracle or the other flying boat on it, it will actually just fly right onto the island. So you have to kill this guy. He's the mob leader. He's only level 120. So if you've gotten level 200 before this, it should be very easy for you. So once you've killed him, you should have to head right back. Up until this point, you don't need to be level 200. But once you get the reward, the door will only unlock if you have level 200. So you have to talk to the rich man. He will thank you for getting your money back. This is actually one of the only quest items you can get after you've already obtained the quest. Or after you already complete the quest. Once you have obtained the relic, you have to head all the way back to jungle. Once you're at jungle, this is actually so this boss cannot be damaged by other players, and you have to deal, I think it's 100% of the damage. So if you and your friends are playing this quest at the center, you have to wait for him to respawn. You can server hop and the quest won't disappear. There will be a door here with a key. You have to hold the relic out and the door will unlock. That will that'll open the door to the Saber expert. He kind of looks like Buggy, honestly. I know he's supposed to be Shanks, but the red nose reminds me of Buggy. If you're level 200, it shouldn't be that difficult. He does have, his attacks are pretty strong, so I would keep a distance. If you've dealt 100% of the damage, you should get the Saber sword. There is sometimes a glitch where it doesn't give it to you. All you gotta do is just wait for him to respawn, and then you can kill him again. It does have a special awakening. This is one of the only swords that have an awakening. The other sword is Basento, Pole, and Darkblade. Once you hit 1 million bounty and you kill another player around your level, all you have to do is claim bounty. Your sword will evolve. So these are the evolved moves. I don't have it unevolved. This is the first move, Deadly Rush. You jump forward and deal a slash forward. If you hit with this, you can hit it with the original rush to deal even more damage. And the next one is Triple Slash. That one just fires a circular sword burst. Both have really good damage. I don't have sword stats right now, but they do upwards of 4,000 damage. So very good sword to have. So there's two things you can do. Two-part. It's a two-part thing you can do once you have the Saber. The first thing you want to do is head to Upper Sky Island. Once you get the Saber, you can get this immediately. There's no level requirement. The ability is called Instinct. If you press E on your keyboard, I forget the keybinds for mobile console, but mobile is just a button to press. You'll gain this ability. You can see not only enemies, but also their level. And health and energy. To get it, you have to head all the way over here and talk to this guy. He's inside this big temple. He's called the Instinct Teacher. He will sell it to you for $500,000, I'm pretty sure. Once he sells you the ability, it will let you activate E. And then your instinct range will actually be quite short. Oh my days, bruh. Give me a sec, guys. Yo, of course I have to fight this guy while I have Saber equipped. Chat, watch this. I'm so rusty with light. Wait. Saber's only really good in a couple of builds, and light is not one of them. Pew. Sorry, as I was saying, you can use E to look at enemies in your surrounding. Is he really coming back for more? You'll be able to see most enemies, and you'll also be able to dodge some attacks. Like, see, well, this is a bad example. I'll go over to, like, Thunder God. You can actually, it will start off small, and you'll start with only 4 dodges, but it can grow to a large distance and up to 8 dodges. The reason I have 9 dodges is because Human Race actually grants you an extra dodge, and if you equip certain accessories like the Leviathan Crown or the Pale Scarf, you'll actually get even more. Like, that would actually let me have 11 dodges, which is really helpful. There's kind of an advanced, I wouldn't really call it a move. I would kind of call it a technique. It's called Kentricking. Basically, if you're in a combo, somebody's hitting this combo, they hit the same grab, then if you already know their combo, you can activate your instinct to dodge the Bloodbane Z, which is actually an instinct dodgeable move. So is Lightspeed Destroyer, Wrath of God. Some really annoying moves can be Kentricked. Like, you know the annoying Kitsune combo where they go pew and then they hit you with the sonic tail looking thing? That can be Kentricked. So can Godhuman Z and Gravity Cane X, a bunch of moves. So it's really helpful. I'm going to go into more depth in a PvP video later on. But there is actually one more upgrade to Instinct. and it's located in the 3rd sea. So, once you get to the 3rd sea, you're going to need to collect 3 fruits. Once you make it to the 3rd sea, you're going to need to collect 3 fruits. The first one is the pineapple. It's located in Port Town right here. The second one is located right here at Great Tree. If you go right here, it's the banana. And the very last one is located at Floating Turtle. And Floating Turtle is actually the place we need to be for this quest line. You will need 5,000 Instinct XP to get this. You can check your Instinct XP by talking to the guy who gives you Instinct, the Instinct trainer. You get Instinct XP by using dodges. So, and also as you get more Instinct XP, your the dodges and your radius actually levels up. So while you're grinding, just activate Instinct anytime you can. And the third one is the apple right here. Bam. So once you have all 3 of these fruits, you're going to want to head back to Mansion. So there's going to be an NPC. He's kind of like Bartolo from the V2 quest. You need to kill 50 of 50 forest bears and then that boss. Once you complete the quest, you can talk to him, and then he will prepare all the fruits into a fruit bowl. Then you can head over here and into this treetop area. You're gonna try to find the Hungry Man. He's in this house right here, and you have to give him your fruit bowl. Once you've given his fruit bowl, you have to give him $2 million, and then I'm pretty sure it's 5,000 fragments. I could be wrong, just tell me in the comments. I'm sorry if I made a mistake. Then he'll give you Instinct V2. Instinct V2 is insanely useful. It's actually one of the best investments you can get in the game. If you don't like this, if I go to this hacker right here, I can see he's only using Death Step, which is literally the worst fighting style in the game. But it also lets me dash faster when I'm using Instinct V2. It regenerates my dodges faster. It lets me see farther. It also lets me see, I'm pretty sure it lets me see Fury Meter. That might have just been for regular Instinct. It lets me see their entire loadout, including fishing rods, if that's something you fancy. It's like this guy's using Superhuman, Love, Cocoa, and regular fishing rod. It does show Awakening Last Resort, some CVs, or Fruit Bowl. It doesn't show stuff like that, or the Hellfire Torch. But it's still insanely useful. With that, if you're still watching this and you're still enjoying this, consider subscribing. It does help a lot. Instinct V2, Instinct V2 does not require upgrading in any way. Once you have 5,000, Instinct XP, you'll just allowed to. Instinct V2 will also carry over that XP. So, there is multiple accessories that can increase your instinct range. The first one is Pale Scarf. It increases your instinct range by 10 times. It is the highest instinct boosting accessory and really good if you're bounty hunting with Portal and you're trying to farm 2.5 mils. It also gives you 2 more dodges. The Leviathan Crown gives you 1 more dodge. I don't have the Holiday Coat. Yeah, so sad. My luck was terrible. That also boosts your dodges and your instinct range by a certain amount. I don't have it, so I can't really check. If you have it, put in the comments. It's buff. It'll really help. Thank you. So that's basically it for the entirety of the instinct questline. You receive Saber and Instinct from this questline. It is a very good thing to do, and I highly suggest you do it. I highly suggest you get Instinct before going to the second sea, because you'll be going against bounty hunters in the second and third sea that have Instinct and know how to use their Instinct to the maximum capability. Instinct can be an insanely good tool, and I will be going over how to Kentrick and ways and all the moves that can be Kentrick or common moves that can be Kentrick in a later PvP video. So if you want to see that, consider subscribing. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and I hope you guys have luck with the Saber quest and have luck getting instinct. Have a nice day.